bubble. Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Bree campaign on Third Age Total War with Divide and Conquer version 5 submod. In the last episode, we managed to clear out one very big stack of independent realm forces, or rebel forces, whatever we might want to call it, with the help of our Dunedain brethren, and that battle went very, very well. We also took Shire, and Enedwaith sent a full stack to Dol Vorn, where they got beat, and this clears out a very interesting opportunity for me. So I would like to try here to send a whole bunch of troops from this army towards Dol Vorn, so we could at least lay siege to it. The only thing is I don't want Enedwaith to get there before me. They are my allies, but I'd very much like to get Dol Vorn for myself. So I'm thinking just doing some... I can't retrain anything here. I'm thinking just merge, and then start sending a bunch of our healthier troops. Something like this. Okay, it's alright. Take you out. So, you can start moving towards Dol Vorn, and hopefully you'll get there before Enedwaith does, so that we will be able to claim it. And of course, we really need all of these good buildings here so we can start retraining our troops, because they are pretty beaten. How about, though, if you start moving towards Shire to reinforce there? We should also start amassing an army here that we can start pushing north to fight the Angmar forces, because in the last episode we also saw that Eredluin rejected the gift from Sauron, so we will have another northern ally here fighting Angmar, so maybe we might not have to put too much effort on fighting them. However, I still want to know somewhat what's happening over here, even though the Dunedain holds Anuminas and Deadman's Dyke, etc. So they have everything cleared up here from the north, but I would still like to just do a little bit of damage to Angmar, because of course it's in my campaign goals to wipe them out. So that's something that we're gonna have to do. Speaking of do, we have another group of Barrow-wights that we need to take care of. Thinking what might be the best course of action to attack them with, because we don't really have a lot of archers anymore.
Your will, my lord. My lord. Your will.
Don't have a lot of archers. We've pretty much spread all of them out throughout the land. Maybe we should just get some more. Maybe. Take 2 turns. 1 turn and 1 turn. So both of these, and then in the next turn I will be attacking the Barrow-wights. Just hope that they won't be attacking Andy's Rest or before that happens, because in that case we will be screwed. Just in case, might be a good idea to throw in some units into Andy's Rest, because this is not gonna kill the army, but at least we're gonna do a bit more damage. Maybe you could go in there as well. You're not that expensive. So then we have some kind of an army there. We are not making as big profits, but at least Andy's Rest is somewhat safer. And this scout, this diplomat, your job will be to find Harad, and if we're lucky, even like Dol Amroth. And if we're really lucky, then Khand will already have spread to the south of Mordor. I don't know if they're that quick, though. In that case, we can start trading with them as well, and that would be great.
Yes, my lord.
This diplomat, I've already talked to Eriador and Dale, so now we're looking for Rune and Dorwinion, and all of those lads will be down there. Right, now I don't think we have any more movements that we want with our armies. We're still recruiting some more archers. And the devastation here is really starting to decrease, which is great. Now we're just losing 500 to devastation. Previously we had like almost a little bit more than 800, I think, at the absolute max. So it's really good that we're starting to heal up again. Now we have 2.1k left. Is there anything else I would like to build here? Longbottom cannot be grown, neither can Hobbiton. Delving can, and under towers can. You need to grow a little bit more. And at 1.2 we will be able to grow you. So would it be wasteful? Get an herbalist here. I think it actually might be a bit wasteful. For Shire, we're already building Buzradun, we're building mines, and that's going to be great. Maybe we should just go for it. Get the herbalist here. Because Mikkel Delving and Under Towers, both of them can be grown. Or can be upgraded. Might regret this. But okay, let's get one of those. And see if there's anywhere where we can get... farmhand pikemen. Okay, we can actually... These are that cheap, are they? How marvelous. 155, 210. I mean, I do like the idea of journeymen because they're armor penetrating. So let's actually get one of those. We're not going to spend that money yet, though. Right. Left. Center. Let's end the turn and see what transfolds. I do hope that the Barrow Whites will not start moving on Andy's Rest, but that they rather will just shimmy around in the region so that we will be able to just amass our army and attack them. That would be great. And also I'd very much like us to be able to lay siege to Dolvorn.
Without question, stopping here.
And mission to talk to Dolambros, and of course we shall do that because we plan on doing it anyway. There we go. Now we have archers here. And we will be attacking the Barrow Whites. Now, you are not moving yet. So this army can keep moving towards Dolvorn. And you should not have walls. So I don't think we should need to worry that much. Although we only have one unit of spears. You're good against armor. Do I have any... Oh, I have... Once again, I have absolutely gone way too hard on... ranged. And that's most likely going to hurt me quite a bit. After the mine, I'm thinking dirt paths or land clearance. Land clearance so we can start getting some recruitment on. And the grain exchange. Just start getting economic buildings here to increase the trade, and also we get our military from the economic buildings. So of course we want to go for that. And I guess that's it. First of all, just move the diplomats.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
And then we can start. You've already been, haven't you? Emotionally and physically. So now we can do our best to defend Andy's Rest.
Yes, my lord.
This is gonna cost us quite a bit. Don't need to move any more generals out. You already aren't free upkeep. We are still making profits though, and we will not be getting cell swords quite yet. There we go. Quick save. Now we outnumber them almost 10-1, but the Barrow Whites are really, really effective at killing. Don't have a lot of armor, but they do have pretty long broadswords, or claymores maybe even, that can absolutely shaft through our merchant infantry. So I would rather try to use them at the sides, and then we'll have our trashier infantry, like farmhand pikemen and the Breeland militia, try to create some kind of a front line. There we go. At least the farmhand pikeman has pikes. Oh. So they can hold them at bay for just a smidge, just a little bit. There we go. You will be running around the side, and hopefully I won't even need to use you. Cavalry will be running around on the sides as well. And most likely they will start moving right away. Don't know why. Is it the tree that's in the way? Right, now they're starting to move. We try to get some better angles like this with the archers. Just angle it out. And maybe then we'll get even better shots. Let's hope so. Right. General there. You will be running around. And I really hope that the archers will start shooting soon. Okay, they're not quite in range yet. Well, let's hope so. The arrows should start wailing soon. And I'm just really hoping that I won't be forgetting about the cavalry again, like I've done previously. I want to try to have the pikes take most of the damage. There we go. You're chasing after the cavalry. Let's see how far we can get you. Run away. Oh, and I'm causing a lot of friendly fire to my farmhand pikemen. That's not good. Shoot at them. You shoot at them. Both of you start shooting at them as well. And now they turned, so we can turn our cavalry around as well. Great, and now you should attack the barrow whites in the back. Okay, we are causing a lot of friendly fire. I'm quite aware of that. And of course that really sucks, but these things happen in war, and that's why it's the farmhand pikemen and the really sheep units that I'd rather deal friendly fire to. And blow the horn every once in a while, so we don't forget that. And I'm actually pretty okay with their general just standing around. Where is he? Where are you? They look so cool, though. Is he somewhere in here? Looks like the pikemen are actually doing a pretty decent job. Okay, run away.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Ah,
Victory will
that
be
was
ours.
the case, actually. We usually lose like a quarter of our army, 25%, something like that, in these battles. And of course, that's not the most fun. Okay. Stop. They're turning around.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
You're still eager, though. Absolute psychos. Okay, how about if you start shooting at them instead? You can keep moving forward. Shooting at them. Bundle of archers. Hit them. Oh, damn. No, stop shooting at them. We are dealing so much friendly fire to our poor pikes. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost like 50 something farmhand pikemen to friendly fire. You get up over there. And these archers are still shooting at them. That's good. You shoot at them. I need all of my archers to just unload at the barrow whites. I need you to start pulling back. Here we go. 13 left. They're not effective against arrows. They do not like arrow fire at all. But now we really need to get our cavalry over here. You can activate skirmish mode. Now, where's my cavalry? There it is. Try to chase them down. You are fighting them, so are you, and so are you. We lost 18%. Would really like to get a couple of kills off here. Okay, that charge actually seemed to be pretty good, even though we lost a couple of horsies to friendly fire. Okay, so that was the general. He's somehow still alive. But I think the arrows should be dealing a lot of damage to him. So let's just leave that for now. Right, all of you are... Okay, we also lost a lot of our merchant infantry. Not very happy about that. There should be someone else around here somewhere. Where? I don't see anything red. Okay, good enough. 18. That's still good, and I think hopefully we healed some. We healed 3%, so that's okay. We lost most of the farmhand pikemen. 18 friendly fire, 12 friendly fire. Okay, not that much. Not as much as I was dreading. But we lost 88 to farmhand pikemen, healed 31. MVP being actually farmhand pikemen. They did a great job. Hot damn, should I just attack the bear whites with farmhand pikemen? Is that the thing? Is that the meta? At least the downs are once again somewhat safe until they choose to attack me again. Now we just need to get our boys back into free upkeep and retrain them. Merchant infantry is so expensive to retrain, and I don't think it's a good idea to use them against the bear whites. I don't think that's a profitable trade-off.
Yes, my lord.
Going to be... We can retrain you there, that's good. Anything else we most likely will be able to retrain? Nothing that we have in this army.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Okay.
My lord.
Not a lot of units to be able to move the upkeep.
My lord. Orders.
Some.
Orders, my lord.
And his rest is
Yes,
still
my
safe. You can move into Bree, and then we'll hopefully be able to retrain a bunch of you. Bunch of you. Still making profits. Now, we are recruiting and building in
Your orders,
Bree.
my lord.
And his rest won't be able to recruit anything more there yet. Now I'm just looking if we could train... Spy might be good. If we could train some farmhand pikemen anywhere. Or Willie Shire. And you will most likely be attacked by this independent army. Just so you know. Is it worth just...
Yes, my lord.
Okay, we can't get any mercenaries here either. A lot of them, the infantry is left behind though. Retinue expands, that's good. Bert got some public happiness and acumen. Happy for Bert. Okay, I guess we'll just have to see what happens with this army. Would be nice to be able to take Dolborn. I think we should be able to take these guys out. Actually, as long as the farmhand pikemen deal with the privateer cavalry, the merchant militia might stand off against the cell swords, even though they're not effective against armor, so we don't need to worry too much about that. And just put as much arrow fire as possible. But first of all, we need to make sure that we're not attacked by this army, because in that case, it's just retreat, basically.
Orders.
Right. I think we can already actually skip to the next turn. I don't want to put too much money into like Bandobras archers when we should be able... Okay, it's a long while until I can recruit any more of you. Hot diggity. I don't want to just start building stuff for the sake of building, because I don't think Herbalist is worth like 1.6k to put down. I might very well be wrong though, so if so, please correct me in the comments if you think the Herbalist would be a good investment to get. Now, okay, Dolvorn has been reinforced, and I do not think that this army is strong enough to take it on. So, I guess, just move back to Corwillishar and reinforce our army with whatever we can, and then we'll just march on it again, I suppose. Like you, for example. It's so expensive to have you out in the field, though, but we do need better units out here.
Go no further today.
We definitely do. You going to Bree?
Yes, my lord.
Right. Retrain. Can retrain you. Can't retrain the merchant infantry yet, and can't retrain the Greenway. The Greenway spearmen yet. I really like that unit. I wish I could get more. Maybe I should start going with like the Dunedain Wardens and things like that. Merchant militia. Their morale is really bad though. Your morale is good. Okay, so let's plow 850 into that. Now we can read through our messages as well. Made some profits, which is great. Faction announcements. Battle of the Ranger has got an architect, so it's cheaper to build in Shire. That's good. Ooh, mining advisor with Ed. That's great. So happy for you, Ed, my man. And Rod, inconspicuous, +1 to agent skill, so that's a spy. Which I think we should also have recruited now. Shire, you got the Mason's Hall, so let's just start building things that will give us units. Ooh, we can get mines here as well. 3k. Ooh, so close. Not very good mines though, so I'm thinking I'm going to stick with this. Buildings. Yes, Ballista Maker might very well be a good investment eventually as well. I would like to get the mines, but 5 turns, and it's gonna take at least 30 turns before we make this money back. Something like that. So not a priority, but eventually I might get it. Might very well get it. You go back to Shire. You still keep an eye on Dolavorn. Damn, this is a strong army of mercenaries. 3 units of sellswords, 2 units of privateer axemen, 3 units of privateer cavalry, even though just one of them were full, but still. You still waiting to grow, and oh damn, right. Okay, I'm gonna get it here because I need 1.2 thousand to upgrade this under towers, and it's gonna take a while. I'm actually thinking about lowering the tax rate here as well. Okay, that might actually be worth it. 100 to increase the population growth by 1%, or basically increasing it by 100% by doubling it. Great. Hobbiton. And just get basic stuff. Agent, spy, move north. Anuminas is under Dunedain control. Somewhere around here we should have Ostgelon. And at Bree we got Journeyman, that's great. Thinking that we should also get the Lumbermen, because the Farmhand Pikemen can create a wall, and then the Lumbermen can attack in the back, and they're quite cheap as well, so I think we're gonna get some of those. Feels like we could afford to start recruiting now, because we need to expand a little bit more. Train some cavalry in here. Great. And I'm actually going to merge you lads up. Oh, and you still got experience. That's awesome. And thinking. Always difficult. Throw you in here instead. 162. 170. So we're just saving some small amounts. I need something so that I can get more units that are free of upkeep. Yes, I can move some of these up, but still I need the units here just in case the Barrow Whites come back. Yes, a lot of waiting and a lot of growing is in order. You need to get to Dol Amroth. There they are. Trade rights, please. Oh, bankrupt. I thought they had supreme wealth. That would have been awesome. Map information, I think, because you're bankrupt. Then like 600 should be the max I can get out of you.
Seems like a most reasonable.
Well, that seemed fruitful.
And we
Farewell.
got Breeland Militia. Why? Thank you. Ooh. Orgag faction. Yes, I would like to talk to them while I'm down here.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. Your orders. Yes, I shall
Walking.
continue tomorrow.
Somewhere around here.
Stopping here.
Around Lest, it looks like there's a lot of devastation. So I was thinking both Rune and Drovinian armies might hang around there. Okay. Feels like such a waste to have an army just hanging out in Bree just in case the Barrow Whites come back. Leatherworker might be a good idea to get my boys some better armor. Thinking I'm going to queue that up. Communal farming would also be good. More recruitment spots and also more of the basic militia. So they replenish faster, I think. And chicken farming. We need farm and pikemen. Just queue up a lot of these good buildings. Great Hall would also be good. More council guard, more free upkeep units, I think. But for now, I think I'm pretty content with that. So this is a unit to attack cavalry. I don't think you would fare well against a privateer cavalry, though. To be honest. You're 9.6, 350. Let's just not for now. I am moving armies over here, but Dolborn needs to fall. If I stand you somewhere around here, you can still keep an eye on Dolborn, and then we'll keep an eye on this army as well. I think they're gonna go with Dolborn again. That might very well be the case, just as long as they don't attack Corwillishar. I'm happy, because we do have an alliance, and I hope they stick to that alliance. So far, they're not moving around at all, really. They're just standing there. Better just standing there than attacking me, that's for sure. Khan stands with Mordor. Oh, Dol Amroth expands, that's great. And you want me to take Dolvorn? Of course you do. Of course you do. I have 15 turns, right?
By your command, my lord.
You actually took some units out of Dolvorn.
I will only address you in battle. Your
So now our odds with this army start looking a lot better.
orders.
Feel like I would be so dumb to try. But come on, you gotta have fun with it sometimes. We don't have a general or anything, and we can't even move them. So now they might be attacking me, and then I will be, like, being able to get a defensive position.
Orders.
All of you should be moving out, actually.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
Because I think these lads will be needing some reinforcements, and you can move over there as well.
Here.
Didn't get any construction done. That's too bad, too bad. But we are getting our herbalist done here. Maybe you should go for that as well. Even though I won't be able to upgrade Hobbiton to like a big city. But I still think it should be. I should be able to upgrade it from a village to a town. Okay, worst case scenario, Bilbo gets like healing capabilities. Speaking of which, this general, who got the... Someone here got the Hobbit leader trait. Freelander. Nope, that's not the one I meant. You get it? Adopted hateful. Too comfortable. Oh, damn, this is not a good guy. I don't know who my faction heir is. There we go. Councilman Aldaron. Right. Well, let's just, for now,
Yes,
My lord.
move you in here. And then I'll give you... Let's see. Haunted by Bear White's Hobbits. send. I'll give this to him. And then I'll absolutely hope that you will be able to get to Hobbiton, where you will give that retinue to Bilbo. Great, hopefully. Hopefully this should work out just fine. And still feels like it's a bit of a waste to have these many units down here, but if the Barrow Whites come back, I will need them. And the Dunedain has a big army, just hope that they don't plan on using it against me. You can aim for that fort where you will be free upkeep. You start pushing some units west. You're still moving. You're still moving. I think we're already done here. Uka, Hobbits Ascent, right. That's the one I just handed over. Is it worth getting a bunch of trashy things here? I don't think so. Watch sheriffs. I mean, they're not going to be free upkeep here, so I'm going to say no to that. Oh, right, I didn't move you. I want to speak trade rights. And I would also like to speak selling map information. You have meager wealth, so let's try 1.2. You accepted. That's really good. Osgellon is still independent. That's great for us. That Angmar hasn't pushed down there yet. And Osgellon, I don't want to waste like an entire army taking Osgellon because it's such a small village. It's gonna take ages to get that economy back. So if I take it, I might just sell it to High Elves, to be honest. Right. Shadow roams the Barren Hill. Again, Dol Guldur expands. We're not gonna be getting there anytime soon. Blocked. Made some profits. We're looking pretty good with the economy right now. Building stuff. Recruitment report. This is good. And I will think I will start moving them west, actually. Or declared.
My lord.
There we go. You can stand there. You keep moving to Hobbiton. How big of a shadow? 3 unit sized shadow. Not to banter. Of course you're here to banter. Everyone's here to banter. We cannot get farmhand pikemen here yet. I would like to retrain the second that I had. You can't get them yet either. Not for 7 turns, really? Is it that difficult to just round up some Barrow Whites? Maybe if we throw an army in here and attack the Dunedain will help us. So let's go for that.
Yes, my lord.
Something like this. And something like... Because you are effective against armor and you have a good charge. So I can use you to charge into the backs. Something like this. There we go. And the Dunedain will help us. So I will just have them go aggressive on this. And hopefully we won't have to use that many of our own troops. And it would also be good now that if I can move basically all of this army west to help with Dolvorn. Got the deployment. Interesting that that it's not all foggy. I don't mind. I think it's interesting. Okay, you form a line. Archers behind. And cavalry on one side. You behind everything. You will need to be a flanking as well. And you up here at front. Oh. Our Dunedain allies will be coming up right behind us. I wonder if they will start to actually move. I will have them be on aggressive mode. Start walking. So far, they don't seem to be the aggressors in this battle. And maybe they won't attack me at all, but rather I will be able to just go to work on them with my ranged unit. That will be really, really good. I can just do as much damage as possible without even having to go into melee. Still doesn't look like they've started to move. Okay. Well, let's ungroup you for now. And you up front. Front and center. Behind. Behind as well. And come on. Now you're starting to walk. Shootout stance? How can I get you to start actually helping me? Man, I thought our relationship was all about collaboration, man. You're not moving even a little bit, are you? At least now a lot of our ranged units have started to fire. Dude. Attack them. This grinds my gears. But okay. Then we'll just try to do it ourselves then. There we go. Now we need to start moving back. And I will need these lads to lose a whole bunch of... Actually, I'm thinking that it would be a fun idea to just pull everyone back here. Kind of force the Dunedain to assist. If I have all of you run, will the Barrow Whites be able to chase me down? So far, we haven't killed any of them. Okay, they're still moving. So let's... There's the Dunedain. And you need to start running, my friend. There we go. There we go. Start attacking something. At least I hope that they have fire at will activated. There we go. There, you stand there, you stand there. You form a shield wall, run back. Or spear wall, rather. Run back. Where are you standing right now? There we go. Now, where's my cavalry? Come on, Dunedain. Do something. There we go. Getting them into it. While the journeymen are somewhat safe. There we go. Start shooting. You get over there, and you get over here. So far, we've lost 5%. That's way too much. But there, at least, our ally is fighting, which is great. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pull back, pull back. Oh, you absolute idiots. Did you ever think there might be a reason I wanted you to stand here along the border? Or on the border, rather?
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half.
Come on,
their
can we
men.
get a good charge off here? Didn't quite look like it, did it? All of you can turn off fire at will. You can also turn that off. You should help them out instead. I can charge them in the back again. Let's see, 19. Oh, good that all of you attacked. Would be so awkward if only like 8 of you attacked. And they're down to 7. Looks like the farmhand pikeman is actually doing a pretty decent job. We've lost so many. Would have been easier if I just did this myself. The Dunedain most likely just caused a friendly fire. There we go. Anything left? Something over there? Oh. There we go. Lost 23%, healed 4%. We lost 162 units. The Dunedain, I think they stood for most of the lost percentages. 112 farmhand pikemen. 22 of those were friendly fire. Most likely from the freaking Dunedain. Yeah, this was not the best battle. The lumbermen killed 16. That's actually pretty good. But the farmhand pikemen were the MVPs. At least in my army, I didn't even check the damage the Dunedain did. I don't know if I can. I should be able to. Good. Great job. Now, I would like...
Your orders, my lord.
Can't merge up anymore. I like to throw you in there as well. Merge you in there. Then you go into the fort where you're still free upkeep. You will be free upkeep, and eventually I should be able to retrain you. There we go. And maybe I should be starting with some merchant infantry, but they are expensive and their morale is 4. Doesn't really feel like a good unit to get. The gatekeepers, though, should be really badass. They can use sharpened stakes as well. Have a lot of defense and 6 melee. Good against mounts as well. But 1,000, that's expensive. That's expensive. Let's just get some merchant militia. I think those are going to be my infantry units moving forward. This army, though, moving forward, should start going west. Okay. So, if I move here and attack you. Okay. I outnumber them 3-1. They have cavalry. I have farmhand pikemen. Let's just get on with it. And then hopefully we should be able to march on Dol Vorn eventually when we are reinforced. I think these are the best odds I can get fighting these armies. Start the deployment. And I want to see if there is any good hill. They are actually already on the good hill. This is the next best thing, I suppose. Okay. Oh, know what this is gonna be like. Sheriffs are going to have to take a whole bunch of punishment. There we go. And archers. Behind them. Merchant militia behind that. Now, will you take the first step? Or will I have to? Looks like they're actually going. That's great. Farmhand pikemen will be so necessary against their cavalry, so we unfortunately really need to spread this line out as much as possible. And just hope that they are dumb enough to try to charge the pikes, although they very well won't be. Oh, they're Clan of Enidwaith independent realm. Oh, and they do not have that many privateer cavalry either. That's awesome. As soon as I can reach the privateer cavalry, those are going to be my targets for the Dunedain at least. Oh, damn, there's so they can walk for so long till I can start reaching them. But everyone has fire at will on. So as soon as we can shoot, right, then now the Dunedain has started. And I think we might want to start slowing things down. There we go. Start shooting at the privateer cavalry.
Have an arrow ready. Come together, my friends.
I'm lucky we might just be able to shoot them down. I'll also want to create a little bit of a thicker wall.
Everyone have a rock ready. Sheriffs! Everyone have a rock ready.
Right, you should attack them.
Everyone have a rock ready.
Oh, that's great. The cavalry is really getting shot down. All of you, fire at will, fire at will. And the cavalry is already dead. That's so great. The sheriffs are effective against armor. There we go. You just keep chucking at them. You could try running out there. How's it going here? Okay, you are being attacked by the sheriffs. That's okay. You... What do I need? Run around. So far we lost 4%, killed 43. That's really good.
Victory will be ours.
Now I just hope that the pikemen will be doing a good job. We need... Okay, there we go. Tie them up. And you... skirmish mode activated. How's it going here? You start shooting in the backs of the privateer axemen.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, we are losing units, but not as many as they are, fortunately enough. That's great. We killed 60, lost 7. Oh, the amount of arrows coming down. Okay, how's it going over here? I think I would rather have you here shooting at the back of whatever's bothering the pikemen. Oh, no, look at this. They're doing a great job. They might not deal a lot of damage, but very few sellswords can even reach the lines. That's so great. So great. You can try running around. And what are you doing? You can still shoot at them. Can you blow a horn? Yes, you can. A horn. Blow the horn, please. There we are. And start shooting at the backs of the sellswords. You also start getting over here. We can start shooting at the backs. We will call some friendly fire this way. And that's something that I'm just gonna have to live with, I suppose. Because we should also be killing quite a few of their units. How many axemen do you have left? 10? I didn't know that the sheriffs would actually do such a great job. We can actually leave them to their sheriffs. And... get over here. Are the sheriffs effective against armor in melee as well? That's something I'm gonna have to Google, because if they are, then they are the absolutely clear choice of just bulking up my force with. Here we go.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
There we go.
The enemy army
And there we are.
Pursue
And the
it.
battle,
This is a clear victory.
yeah. Lost 229 and almost 180 at least in friendly fire. That's not good. Not good at all. We didn't heal that many because we don't have a general, but the MVP, Watch Sheriffs, killed 83. 17 Watch Sheriffs, 58 the Rangers, Pikemen 25, but you held the line like absolute bosses, so we got that going for you. Now I would like to see if I can force this army, or maybe I should just plow straight on to Dolvor. If I have the movement points, that's what I'm gonna do. Move on to Dolvor. Because now they should not have that big of a garrison at all. Look at this.
Victory
Enemy
at your
camp
command,
sacked,
my
yes.
lord.
And
Will, my lord. Orders.
you can just chill for now.
Your will, my lord.
Actually,
Orders, my lord.
they
Your will, our
right there. Reinforce you with some Dunedain. Then you. Quick save, attack Dolvorn, and we can get it right off the bat. You have 1 unit of sellsword, so this should be easy.
Assemble. Prepare for battle.
And they don't have any towers, they don't have any walls, any gates. So, it should be, theoretically. Okay, where are their sellswords? Okay, okay, okay. Archers. And up here, farmhand pikemen and sheriffs. And hang out in the back somewhere. Need to keep an eye on if they start moving. So far, it doesn't look like that's the case, though. I'm planning on just having the farmhand pikemen hold here, while the sheriffs just hail stones over their heads, and the archers are shooting from above. How's it going, pikes? 121. If I put, like, right here, it should be getting ridiculously good. Oh, right there. Pandora's archers. Go. Now we are starting to shoot. And they are starting to move. Pikes are on the way. You should be able to hold like right there. Then the sheriffs can just go absolutely crazy with stones. All of you, start shooting, please. You can actually... That's so great. You can stand there. So whenever they start moving towards our farmhand pikemen... Oh, we are actually losing units to something. Back there? What the damn hell? Blow the horn. Stand behind them. They are down to 77 units, sellswords right now. And I hope that they will just keep running back and forth. Looks like they might grow a pair of balls soon, though. Okay. It's actually arrows falling from...
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
arrows falling from these units standing behind. So let's run you down here instead. Where hopefully you won't be shooting at our own men. I think the Dunedain and the Dwarven Travelers should be getting pretty good angles, though. There we go. Pikes are doing such a good job. There we go. Lost 2%, killed 95. And because it's an independent, because it's a siege, we don't really have to kill... Oh, we actually killed 95, so whatever. Lost 19 units, and basically all of that is most likely friendly fire. Let's check, though. 20 units lost to friendly fire. We lost more to friendly fire than we did to their units. That's interesting. MVPs being the Dunedain Rangers, killing 55. Sheriffs killed 27. Hot damn. Are efficient, aren't you? That's really good. I think with the experience, they will start dealing a lot of more damage. But Dolvorn is ours. Now we just need to make sure that we keep this place. Fortunately, it's not a keep or castle, so we can manipulate the tax rate, and that should make them like us a little bit more, and then we'll just start with the basic buildings to make them happy.
We are
Occupy the settlement. They already hate us.
my lord.
That is really fortunate that that worked to 70, but that only works until for as long as they fear us, I suppose. Mason's Hall, that takes 2 turns. I think I need Meeting Hall, actually. Something that will make them happier. Chicken farming only increases population growth. Militia garrison would also be good now that this is a border region.
My lord.
That's good, that's good. Really need to get a general over here. It's good that we already have an army on the move.
Your orders.
Gonna
my
take
lord.
a while for you to get there,
Yes, my
though.
lord.
All of
Your
you
orders, my lord.
start moving towards Dolvorn.
We can go no further, my lord.
Might even be better to get a hobbit there, to be honest. Just might be. What did we get? Journeyman at my capital. Right, that's these guys. And enemy army routes. Now let's just see if Dolvorn decides to riot on us or not.
Yes.
You go out of Buzradum. Then they will be really unhappy.
Your orders,
Jesus,
my lord.
you're a good governor. If I move you out to Corwillishar, then they will actually survive. So I'm thinking,
Your orders, my lord.
I'm thinking. Move you into this army,
Honor.
and then move all of you down to Dolvorn, and then you can start moving towards Corwillishar
We shall
instead.
continue tomorrow.
Hopefully this will work out just fine. Corwillishar seems happy enough, although it is a keep, so won't be able to lower the tax rate to make them happier. And I think we're almost just have like 4 Karas Nurneled. Okay,
Your orders, my lord.
I'll do my best, I suppose, but first of all, I need
Honor.
Dolvorn to be a bit happier.
Vigil over the lands.
Your orders, my lord.
Start moving, please. And you can walk over to Karas Nurneled.
My lord.
Oh, damn! That actually doesn't look very highly defended or
Yes,
heavily
my lord.
defended at all.
With honor. Making camp here.
End of turn report. Right, we are looking pretty good financially, and we'll just keep getting these economic buildings or economy buildings. Thinking a Master Masons would be good. That would give us the Journeyman. Chicken farming would give us the Pikes. But for now, let's just start with these. And recruit the basic buildings here. Or the basic unit. You should get the basic ones as well. So we have something to start moving over there. Great, great, great.
Your orders, my
Can't
lord.
get there yet. We're already
Yes, my
moved
lord.
so quick on moving everything. I kinda feels like I'm losing out on making move.
My lord.
You going to Hobbiton
By your command.
and give the Hobbit ascent to Bilbo. That seems right. Then I would like to move you down to Corwillishar as well. Because if we take Karas Nurneled, we will want a governor there. Oh, damn.
It will be an honor.
Glirhuin. This is not looking good.
Well met, noble lord.
My lord.
I respect
A lot
you,
of trash,
my
though, but they
enemy.
do have a bunch of wargs as well. A lot of pikes. So, this might be a heavily contested region quite soon. Pikes, yes, please.
My lord.
I might want to think about starting to get mercenaries as well. Do we want anything more here right now? We do have the money for it. We're still making quite a deep amount of cash. But what I do think that we will need is militia garrisons here. Cost a lot of money. But if this is going to be to the border against Angmar, then I'll want to be safe and better start building it now that I can afford it. Most likely a really dumb investment, but still, dumb investment is my middle name. recruit woodland hunters. You are good with the missiles, though. Good ranged, high accuracy. So let's go with some of these lads. And then end the turn. And hopefully we won't be attacked, or Berothian, or whatever that Dunedain general is named. Hopefully he won't be attacked by the independent army, but rather I will be able to put him in Dolvorn, where he will be safer. Great.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, Dolvorn actually started to get happier already. Merged a lot of units up. Most likely I've lost some experience that way. Train you. And after the Mason's Hall, we can start getting the hunting camp and leather tanner, etc. That's good. That's good. Now, we are getting units here that are not free upkeep. We'll need a meeting hall for that. And we can get new mine. Oh my god, I need the Master Masons. So we can get the mining networks. Insanely good mines here. Recruitment, Under Towers, Farm and Pikemen, Buzra Doom. You got the Archer Militia and the trash that I recruited. Spent a lot of money. Lot of money. Under Towers, you got the Herbalist. That's good. And Dolvorn, you got the Meeting Hall. Now you're going with the Masons Hall. So I'm thinking that I might not need to have my entire army here, but rather should move out and kill. If I take you out, you're still happy enough. Then you can kill Captain Lindor, and we can move on Karas Nurnaled with his army. You start moving down, please. Get some towers wherever. And do you have anyone else on his way?
Your orders, my lord.
Yes, we did. And you can get cell swords, but I do not want to get that quite yet.
Yes. This tower
And
will keep vigil over the land.
keep walking west.
Honor.
Maybe I should even walk with this army towards Karas Nurnaled and rather reinforce it with this one. I think that's what I'm going to do. And we'll just have to see if Enedwaith will take it before us. War declared. Derwinion and Dol Guldur. Ooh, damn.
Yes, my lord.
Hello. Raid rights, maybe. You have meager wealth. Looks like everyone has just meager wealth. But still, we've taken one more settlement. So hopefully they can give us 1.4 now. 200 for each settlement, right? Oh,
Like an honor and a pleasure.
that's great.
Farewell. As you wish.
Now we need to start walking down to Rune.
Yes, as you
That's good. We got a lot of money out of them. And Under Towers, still waiting to just be able to grow you. And this one should be able to grow just next turn, I think. Under Towers. It will only help with law. Currently causing some corruption, and if we get the corruption down with the militia garrison, yeah, then eventually it's gonna make its money back. That's at least how I choose to rationalize it. Start recruiting a lot of units here. Actually, it would be fun to just go balls to the wall, recruiting military for a couple of turns. But now everyone's already moved. How far? Okay, you can't move out anywhere. Let's just end the turn, and then in the next one, hopefully, the army from Dolvorn will be able to take the independent realm, or the independent army. Independent realm army. That's a mouthful. So I'd rather I think I'll rather start saying like rebel army or independent army, something like that. At least Dolvorn is in our hands now, and now Dorwinia's leader is dead. Oh no. And Nazgul will return to Dol Guldur. Shadow roams the Barren Hill. Okay.
Yes.
How far can... This is a place where I can build towers. Nope. There. power, visibility, get back into Dolvorn, and I will use you to attack later. And you are laying siege to Karas Nurn.
Orders,
Oh no.
my lord.
Start walking,
Your orders, my
and
lord.
start walking as well. Put some towers
Yes, my
just
lord.
on
With honor.
across the river.
Yes.
I don't know if it gives us a
There is
lot
no
more
glory
visibility,
in hiding like this,
but I
milord.
don't think it will
This
hurt.
tower will keep vigil over the land.
You shouldn't be able to take Karas Nurn not with this small little puny army. So you might just soften them up for us. That case, which case I'm very, very grateful.
Be gone.
Now, end of turn report. Made some profits. Total of 2.8. So we're not making as much money anymore. A lot of retinue expansions. Okay, Paladin, you got the Herbalist. Fertility and casualties recovering. Right. And that is good. Where are you? Here. So if I have any general close by, I don't have that now, but it should be good. If I get generals at my capital, just walk them past Mikkel Delving and give him that retinue.
Your orders, my lord.
So now we should be actually wrapping up the episode. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Bree, you got the leather worker, and you've started some new construction hobbiton. You got the herbalist. So right, and that's therefore he got the rate. We get any new recruitments? Yes, Buzradum, you got Breeland Militia, and Bree got Woodland Hunters. What does it look like now? I'm still making a good profit. That's good. That's really, really good, actually. And I'm constructing everywhere where I want to construct. And I'm pretty happy with the advances that I've made in this episode. We have fought some Barrow Whites. We have fought some independent armies. We've taken Dolvorn. And in the next episode, hopefully Largo will go down and take Karas Nurneled. And then we'll be really bordering the Enedwise. So then we'll have to throw around a whole bunch of spies in this region just to make sure that they don't attack us. And Angmar is moving towards Ostgelon as well,
My lord.
with a whole bunch of generals. Hundvorn, that's the Wraith, or Barrow White, and with you, of course. So far, I haven't seen Agendaur, but then, of course, this is the first time, basically, I'm seeing Angmarim armies. So, I will need to start moving someone to build towers as well. Maybe this general just start sending him around to build towers along the borders. I think that's something I'm going to do in the next episode as well. Great. I think that wraps up what I've done so far and what I plan on doing next. We are making strides building the Breeland and the Shire Empire. It would be really great if you fail to take Karas Nurneled, because then I can take it. And it looks like that's a town, not a village, so I should be able to get a lot of good stuff here. But let's just see if Enedwith takes it or not. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, if you watched it this far, and also thank you so much for the support with the views, comments, likes, etc. I'm very, very grateful for that. And any tips or tricks, please write them down in the comments below. Although so far it looks like it's going pretty well, but a lot of that comes from the help of Lord Oblivion, of course, who gave a lot of hefty advice. So if you have any advice of your own, write them down in the comments below. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble!